Reason number six, low stress and very low tech. I don't know if you could get even any more low tech than a telephone. You don't need to do a massive list. In fact, you don't need a list at all. You don't need to learn complicated marketing techniques or build funnels. All you need to know is good telephone skills. Like it doesn't get any more low tech than that. Reason number seven, this is very important. Happier clients. Because you're actually helping the expert personally, they'll get results. You're making them and yourself a lot of money every month. Every month. Everyone else, guess what, in the company is an expense. But you are the profit maker and they will love you for it. They will love you for it. So this is a high profit, stress-free side hustle that you can be very, very proud of. You can be very proud of yourself to call yourself and tell people I'm a high ticket closer. That's what I do. And if you're selling any of your own products and services, example, let's say if you have your services and products you're selling right now online, I could tell you this: the ability to close high ticket sales on the phone easily, double, triple, even 10x your earning power. Like Stefan knows right now, if I can get someone on the phone for his team right now, today, let's say starting tomorrow, easily double, triple, easily double, triple the sales, easily. It's finding those people that's not easy, and that's why the way you come in. Because there's very little relationship between being good at what you do and getting paid. This is probably the most important thing I've done in business. There's a huge relationship between being good at what you do, being able to close sales, and getting paid. There's no so you may be very good at what you do. You may be very passionate about what you do, but none of that matters. If you're not able to close, you won't get paid. There's a very little relationship between being good at what you do and getting paid. The ability to close sales is the number one skill that you need to be successful in life and in business. I've said this before. The number one skill that you need to be successful in life and in business is closing, the ability to close. Secret number three, high tech closing is the easiest money that you'll ever make. Easiest money that you will ever make. And I'll prove to you why. And this is not hype. Like I said, I've done every single business model that you can online that you can think of. I mean, I've done membership, I've sold on Amazon, I've done ebooks, I've done coaching, I've done eBay, you name it. I've done all of that. But I found that high ticket closing is the easiest and fastest way for someone, especially getting started, to get to that income goal that you want. Because piggyback, you're piggybacking other people's success instead of trying to start from scratch on your own with no resources. Once you've made the money, yes, then follow the wealth triangle. Once you're making that 10, 15, 20K a month, leverage that skill sets, and then if you want to, then start your own business because now you've got a foundation. Because now you have the money, you can start your own thing. Here's the thing: your average marketers, entrepreneurs, they're busy in their own businesses. They're doing speaking gigs, they're running workshops, they're coaching clients, they're creating content, they're writing ads, they're writing emails, they're doing product launches, making videos, and managing team. I could go on and on and on, but I think you get the idea here. These successful entrepreneurs, they know that they need to be doing high ticket sales. They know they're leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on it, or even millions of dollars on the table, but they don't have the time. Like Stephen said, they don't have the time, or sometimes the skill or the ability to close these sales on the phone themselves. They're too busy, or simply it's bad positioning anyway. If someone is a thought leader, that if he gets on the phone all the time and so easily accessible by the prospects, it's bad positioning. Or they haven't got a clue where to find and hire high ticket closers. Where do you find these people? Do you just post an ad? Do you just post on Craigslist and find? No, you're not going to find high ticket closers that way. They don't know how to train people and turn them into high ticket closers, even though hypothetically they find them. But who is going to train these people to close for them? They don't have the time, but they have an advertising budget. They have an advertising budget because we, myself, I only work with players with money. I only take on account a contract, a thought leader, players with money. Players with money. So let me give you some example. Here's just some Facebook posts that I found, and they are everywhere. I'm telling you. Is one, would you like to earn a fantastic income comparable to what doctors make by helping people achieve their dreams, all while working from home or from anywhere in the world? Would you like to be on the phone with pre-sold? Listen to this. Not cold calling, pre-sold prospects every day who are eager to speak with you. Would you like to earn $500 per sale or more with no cold calling? Here's another one. Would you like to earn $500 or more per enrollment? Be handed at least 5 red-hot pre-sold inbound leads every day to talk to with zero cold calling. Be on the phone with prospects that have already said yes 10 times before they ever get on the phone with you. I could go on and on. Here's some more. Here's another one. I'm hiring another sales superstar ASAP. ASAP, as we've been growing very quickly. We do around 30 to 40 new front-end sales a day and sell 2K to 10K packages weekly, looking for one superstar to hire. Shoot me a message if you think it could fit. Here's another one. We're hiring. Want to lead sales at an established and growing startup. We have over 100 customers. Here's another one. Hiring an enrollment coach. Ladies, you want to earn 5 to 10,000 a month from your home, your office, your kitchen, in your pajamas, helping people reclaim their health. I could show you this all day. All day. Here's the basic in business. As you can see, there's a lot of demand in the marketplace and little supply. There's a lot of demand in the marketplace and little supply. And that's basics of business. That's how fortune are made. That's how fortune is made. A lot of demand, very little supply. Now, is this all kind of making sense to you now? I want you to kind of let this sink in a bit. This trend is not going away because based on what I just shared with you. Now, let's talk money. Let's talk some numbers here. Let's assume that, assume that you don't want to work 9 to 9, okay? Like 9 p.m. each day. You want to work like a typical normal hours. And most people wouldn't want to work more than normal work hours anyway if they have a choice. I'm going to show you right now how to make an incredible income from just 1 or 2 clients. And how to make a lot more money working just a few hours a day. So, let me show you. Let's say your client has a $5,000 high ticket offer, a $5,000 package. And let's say your commission is 10%, $500 per sale. That's how much you make. And let's say your closing ratio, let's say using my proven script, is 20%. You talk to 5 prospects a day, and all the leads are provided to you by the thought leader, by the entrepreneur. What does that look like? That's 1 sale per day. That's $500 per day. And let's say you only work 4 days a week. That's $2,000 per week. And assuming you take 3 days off and do whatever you want, that's $8,000 a month with no business expense whatsoever. And here's the best part. You've just made your client $80,000 in sales. Is the client happy? Is he gonna keep you around? You bet, right? Stefan, if someone makes you $80,000 a month in sales, are you happy? Are you gonna keep him around?
Absolutely.
Right? And would you be more than happy to pay him $8,000 a month? Sure.
Yeah.
Right? It's a simple math. It's simple math. But here's what gets very interesting. Let's say your client has instead of $5,000 offer, he has a $10,000 high ticket offer, a $10,000 high ticket offer. Now, my superstar mentee K1, he's now actually closing. It's set like 17, 24K offers. He doesn't even touch anything that's below than that. But let's say we start at 10,000. Your commission, let's say once you get a little bit better, you can negotiate a little bit better rate at 15%. At $1,500. And let's say you get a little bit more practice and you're a little bit more experience. Your closing ratio instead of 20% is a little bit better, 25%. 25%. And you talk to 8 qualified prospects a day. 8 qualified prospects a day. Now, again, all the leads are provided to you. All the leads are provided to you. That's 2 sales a day. 2 sales a day equals $3,000. And let's say, you know what, Dan, I'm not afraid of working hard. I don't mind putting in a little bit more hours. Okay. You work 5 days a week. That's $15,000 per week. Think about that. $15,000 per week. That's $60,000 per month that you're making, or $720,000 a year. That's some life-changing money there. What's your cost of running the business? Zero. What's your risk? Zero. Zero. Do you see how this is possible? Like, how would that kind of income change your life? I was talking to you about Kayvon, and let me share with you about Kayvon's story. When I first met Kayvon, he was completely lost as an internet wannabe and trying to figure things out. At the time, he was $120,000 in debt, and it was sinking fast. When I met him, he was 1 month away from bankruptcy, literally. 1 month, 1 month away from losing everything. He was lost, he lost all directions, lost all hope. He was about to fail, and I mean fail hard. And it came to me. And generally, he saw me at the time he has tried he's tried affiliate marketing, he's tried drop shipping, he's tried 7 different MLM, he's tried being a coach, a consultant, he's tried writing a book, and got scammed $10,000. He's tried joining like different mastermind group and bought every program that he could find until he and I met. In fact, we met at my TEDx talk, and he saw me on stage. At first, actually, he did not like me at all. It's kind of funny how that works. He did not like me. Oh, who is this guy? Like, the red suit and this and that. And afterwards, he searched me out and watched some of my YouTube videos, actually. And finally, he reached out to me and said, Dan, can you help me? I said, no, I cannot help you. Oh, I said, why? Please help me. I said, no, I cannot help you. I just turned him away. I said, I want you to watch my video. And I gave him some assignments. Kind of test him a bit. I like to test people. And eventually I said, okay, fine. You want my help? You sure you want my help? Okay, I will help you. I'm going to teach you how to close. I'm going to teach you how to be a high-ticket closer. But I want you to be committed. I want you to be coachable. And I want you to do these things. And they did exactly the way I taught him. Exactly, like to the T. He went from a struggling wannabe entrepreneur to selling, listen to this, $145,709 in his first 29 days. 29 days. He went from losing $25,000 a month at the time. That's not, because his business, all these crazy expenses. He was losing $25,000 a month to earning $25,000 a month. And he now works with the world's best industry experts, some of the names that you would know. He works his own hours and have experts begging him to close for them. This month alone, is making more than $50K, working 20 to 30 hours a week max. And he's working from anywhere he wants in the world. And this is Kayvon and also Kayvon's girlfriend, Kelsey, both in Vancouver. And you can see him in life. He is good. He is a happy person. He is a happy guy. All because of his ability to close. Now, obviously, the results are not typical. I'm not saying, oh yeah, you also make $50,000. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, the results are not typical because all depends on your desire and what you're willing to do. However, I'm excited to show you what's working for us. So I want to be very clear about something that this is not get rich quick. Okay, I don't believe in that. This is get rich smart. Get rich smart. Secret number 4. You don't need to be an expert at high ticket sales. You do not need to be an expert at high ticket sales. Here's why. all the traditional sleazy sales techniques that don't actually work when it comes to high ticket sales. They might have worked when you're selling some low ticket item in retail. They do not work when it comes to high ticket sales. You never have to be a fast talking, slimy salesperson because there are very specific strategies how this is done. And I'll teach you how to be a high status and high ticket closer without all the trial and error. Because someone else has already done the groundwork for you and the groundwork for you. You don't need to know anything about sales. Actually, I prefer if you don't know anything about sales because then I don't have to correct all your bad habits. I prefer you start with just a clean piece of paper because I will provide you with the script and role play with you to make sure that you master this, that you get this, right? And also show you how to get contracts as well if that's what you want to do, how to get those influencers, how to get those clients. Let me walk you through a typical kind of a high ticket sales funnel, what it looks like and why it's important for you. Number one, this example, the first step, let's say is through a Facebook ad. So your client, they're for running Facebook ads, and they drive them to a webinar registration page, kind of like this, and then at the end of their webinar, it drives them to a page, and to apply to book a call with you, a scheduled consultation, and that's where you come in and you get a phone with them and you close sales. So it's a very, very simple, very common high ticket sales funnel. So the expert is generating the leads and putting the prospects through a series of trust building steps. You never cold call anyone. You only be talking to prospects who have gone through a funnel and who have filled an application form. You only talk to people who are pre-interested and pre-qualified. And all you have to do is truly follow my high ticket closing system and get paid. It's as simple as that. Sales is simple because your clients, successful entrepreneurs and thought leaders, know that they need to make high ticket sales because that's where the money is. They already have a reputation. They have an offer. They have a list. They have an advertising budget. Like Stefan, high ticket closing produces real results for them. They can't be bothered doing this. They don't have the time. Remember, they're busy in their own businesses. They've got a lot to do. And remember, the entrepreneurs, they don't have the time or inclination to do this themselves. And they jumped at the opportunity for others to do it for them. They're happy that you can do it for them. You're solving a problem for them and you're delivering value to their clients, and you are bringing them in the proper way without all the sleazy sales techniques. We don't do the whole bullshit where, what do you want it in green or do you want it in blue, and we don't do any of that. That type of sellings do not work when it comes to high ticket sales. So, you now know that why it is absolutely critical to develop your high income skill for long-term financial success. I've shared with you why high ticket closing is one of the most high paying and most in demand professions in the world. I've also shared with you how high ticket closing is the easiest money that you'll ever make. I've also shared with you why you don't need to be an expert at high ticket sales in order to get started now. And also share with you a problem that I have. The problem that I have is because of what I do and the reputation that I have when it comes to high ticket sales. Every single week, I get dozens of requests for high ticket closers. My friends, influencers, entrepreneurs, companies, they come and say, "Hey Dan, do you have closers that can close for me?" And I said, "Well, yeah, okay, here you go, here's one, but I need more." Okay, yeah, I kind of gave it to that friend already. I don't have any. I don't have enough people. Even my cleaning for my own stuff. So I have two options. Number one, I could start taking on these clients and building infrastructure and kind of renting a big office space and with the whole sales floor and hiring lots of employees, which is what I don't want to do. Or number two, I can certify a small group of people that I trust and make them a high ticket closer and give them these contracts and get a small piece of the action. So the reason why I'm doing this webinar with Stefan is because I'm looking for high ticket closers that are go getters that I can train and join my high ticket sales team and serve these clients and business leaders. So I'm very transparent. That's why I'm doing this. So in the next 60 days, I'm going to certify a small group of people in high ticket closer certification program. I'm going to take you under my wings and show you the fastest path to 6 figures as a high ticket closer. I will be personally working with you and 49 other serious players and transform them into high ticket closing badasses. You're going to kick some ass. Okay, and this is going to be live. This is not some recording. There's none of those things. Now, I'm not going to try to sell you on this. The fact is, if you need convincing, this is not for you. You know who you are, and you know what you want, and you know if you belong to this group or not. In fact, if you're the right person, you probably have already made a decision. You want to learn from me 30 minutes ago. I'm just going to walk you through it so you know what you're getting when you join my program. Number one, you get 7 live classes with me, walking you through my complete high-tech closers course curriculum step by step. You'll get Q&A time at the end of each class on which I'll be answering your questions like this live. Not recording, live. In fact, you see that the last time I taught this program, I would not get off the class. I would not get off the phone until I've answered your question. You get templates and scripts and checklists for every class to help you follow along so you can take action and implement. In case, now I don't want you to miss any class, but just in case some emergency or time zone or whatever it might be, you also get the recordings of all the lessons so you can watch them over and over again on your computer, iPad, or smartphone. You would, trust me, you would want to watch this more than once. In fact, you want to watch this multiple times. Right now, if you go to clarity.fm/Dan Lok, you see I do my consulting through there. I charge $50 per minute. That's $3,000 per hour. $3,000 per hour. That's my hourly rate at this point. So this program is easily 13, 14 hours of my time. Easily that I'll spend to train with you. By the end of this program, by the end of 7 weeks, you'll also get a beautifully done certificate signed by me and Kayvon as well to certify you as a high ticket closer. High ticket closer. After you graduate from the class, you'll also get a chance to close sales for Stefan James himself. I promised Stefan. And also why he's doing this webinar is from the graduates from the program, I would take some of them and I'll recommend you to him because I've shared this with Stefan that what's the best closers? Who are the best closers for you? Well, people who already consume your content, people who believe in what you do, they're already customers of yours. Those would be the best closers for you because they believe in your mission, they understand your values, they understand what you do. So you get a chance to work with him alongside with him as well. If you're good. Stefan, right?
Absolutely. That's what I'm looking for. Definitely got a lot of leads and a lot of opportunities. So definitely looking for the right people to help me grow.
Mm-hmm. So I want to emphasize this is not some BS online training program with a bunch of stupid videos. This is live. This is live with you and me, just like this. This is an opportunity for you to be mentored by me personally and work with me and Stefan side by side. And I have ready to go contracts for my best students, not just Stefan's account, but also I have so many other entrepreneurs, influencers, ready to go contracts. I am looking for people. I need closers. So with that said, this is not for everyone. This is for serious people who've been following Stefan's work for a period of time, which means you've gone through some of his programs, maybe listened to his podcast and watched some of his videos. This is not for you If you're scared to talk to people on the phone, because if your confidence is that low, I don't know if there's much that, Stephanie I can do for you. Maybe do an online business, something like that. But if you're afraid to talk to people, there's nothing I can do. This is not for you if you're not coachable. I only want go-getters who makes no excuses and who can get shit done, because it's going to be a very, very intense 7 weeks. Very intense. So we are talking about just my time alone with the hours. It's $42,000 worth of value. If you just hire my time one on one, I'm gonna spend in 7 weeks with you. So $42,000 worth of value if you were an outsider. For friends and customers of Stefan who take action on today's webinar, it is not $42,000, and it is not $25,000. It's not even $10,000. It's not $5,000. It's not $3,000. It is very, very powerful. Think about it. The price is not even like $3,000 an hour of my time. The entire 7-week high ticket closer program is only $2,495. $2,495. And you can even take me up on my 3 Easy Pay installment option. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to www.fumoneywithstefan.com, where you register for this webinar. Same link, /now. I'll say it again. www.fumoneywithstefan.com /now. /NOW now. And I want you to ask yourself this question. If all the high ticket closer program did for you was to generate $5,000 a month in income for you, would that be worth the $2,500 investment? If all the high ticket closer program did for you was to give you the skills, the confidence, the status that you need to close anybody anytime, would that be worth it? Would that be worth it? I don't do this a lot. This is not what I do for a living. This is the only time I'm making this available, and the only time I will ever make it available. I'm going to do this because it's both for my business and also Stefan's. These closers, I need closers, because you are going to be joining my team. Again, go to www.fumoneywithstefan.com /now. Do that right now. Because you're going to be joining my team, this is going to be the beginning of a lifetime relationship that we're going to be working very closely together, and I want you to become as successful as possible because you're my closer, right? That your success is my success. That I want you to tell me 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, and say, hey, Dan and Stefan, being a high ticket closer changed my life forever. I left my job and now makes $10K a month from home, and I just bought a new car. That's what I want to hear from you. But wait, for those who get it and who take action right now, I've got a couple bonuses for you, okay? I've got special gifts for you. The bonus number one is you also get my 6 steps to 6-figure system. Now, this is one of the most powerful programs that I've produced. Hundreds of people have invested $1,995 in this system, and it has helped me help more people than any other program I've ever produced. The reason I want to give you this is that it is a program designed to help speakers and coaches and consultants and thought leaders. And you see 200 of them in a room when you watch this program. That I want you to watch this because I want you to get what they think and how they think, because those are the people you'll be closing sales for. You'll be working with those entrepreneurs. I want you to get an idea so you get their perspective as well, and that's why I'm giving you this program. Bonus number 2, you'll also get one-on-one role play call. You'll get like actual live recording sales call that's worth over $5,000 worth of value. So you listen and you see, okay, exactly how do you do this, and how do my students do this. This bonus alone, I believe, is easily worth the investment of the entire program easily. So in total, we're talking about $49,000 worth of value for the high ticket closer certification program for only $24.95. So go to www.fumoney.com/now. Now you might be saying that, but Dan, what if like I'm completely broke? Can you train me and can I pay you back later? Well, the answer is no. The reason I want you to invest first because it filters out the wannabes. It separates the men from the boys. Because I know when there's no skin in the game, there's no game. I know when you put some money on the line, you will give your 100%. I know that whatever you pay attention. If you don't even want it bad enough to do whatever you can to figure out things out and to be resourceful and invest a couple grand to learn from me for 7 weeks, then quite frankly, I don't want you on my team. I think neither does Stefan. If you know anything about me, if you follow my work, if you've done your research, you will know that I don't look at this as a money-getting opportunity. As you already know, I don't need the money. I mean, your $2,500 is not going to change my life. I would take the money, but I don't need the money. It doesn't matter to me if every single person on this webinar, watching this, listening to this today, and go to the website and you join the program. It would not make a financial difference to me. None. Not one bit. It's not going to change my life. But absolutely it's going to change yours. In fact, when you go to the page, you see over hundreds and hundreds of testimonials. Watch those and see for yourself and see what they say.